The I-751 petition to remove conditions on a green card. Hi, I'm immigration attorney Zeitoun-Sedki, and today we're going to be talking about how to remove conditions on your temporary green card. Some legal permanent residents or green card holders have a 2-year green card. These 2-year green cards are actually given to those who apply for a green card through marriage, when the marriage validity time is less than 2 years before you apply for the green card. Now, the reason USCIS does this is mainly for protection of the petition and to make sure that the marriage that was entered into in good faith. So USCIS decided to give green card holders a 2-year conditional green card that you have to apply for removal of those conditions after the 2 years or 90 days before the expiration of the 2-year green card. This is a requirement by the government, and it is not to be confused with a renewal of a green card or a replacement of a green card, which requires a separate form, and it's a completely different process. This process requires that the couple actually prove that they have entered into the marriage in good faith and continue to be married, living together, and are sharing a life together. And this requires that even after the legal permanent residence receives their 2-year green card, they still are required to continue to gather good faith documents showing that they are sharing that life together. So let's talk a little bit about the I-751 petition, when it should be filed, and what is required for it. So like I was saying earlier, that the green card is good for 2 years. Now, it is required, and the officer at the interview will let you know that you need to file an I-751 petition before that 2-year green card expires. Now, this is very important because timing will be very important on when you file it and making sure that you do not pass the 2-year mark. Otherwise, the beneficiary or the person who has received the green card is now staying in the United States without status. So very important that you timely file the I-751. What else do you need to do? You will need to prove that over those 2 years, for the validity of your green card, that you and your spouse have been living together and have been sharing a life together. So similar to the documents that you submitted with your first green card, you will need to continue to collect additional documents to show that you are still married. Now, in the second video that I'll be making on this topic, we will be talking about what happens if there are problems that arise during the marriage where you're not able to file the 751 with your spouse. Which brings me to the next point. The I-751 needs to be filed with the signature of your spouse, which means that the petitioner and the beneficiary must jointly file the petition to USCIS along with all of the documents showing that the marriage is still valid and is still ongoing. So if you are filing the I-751, you will not be filing it alone. You will actually need your spouse to be signing that petition alongside you. So this is very important. And again, timing is going to be very important in filing this petition. And if you do have issues that arise, I encourage you to watch my next video where I'll be talking about the waivers and who qualifies and what qualifies for a basis for the waiver of the joint filing requirement. So please share this video, like my Facebook page, and follow me on Instagram, as well as subscribe to this YouTube channel for additional videos on helpful tips on immigration topics, law, and policy. I'll see you next time.